Morning students. In vector we will study today important topic scalar product of two vectors. It is also called dot product. It is also called dot product. So first of all we will study about what is dot product. The first sentence I want to write that scalar product of any two vector is itself a scalar quantity and scalar quantity. Final meaning, when we do dot product of two vectors we get scalar value. When we do scalar product of two vectors we get a scalar value. Let me speak something about A and B. Suppose this vector is A, this is O. Suppose this vector is B. Between them we have angle theta. Then A and B have their scalar product given by A dot B, and it is defined by modulus of A into modulus of B into cosine of between the angle between them, cosine of angle between them. Lastly I would say A dot B equal to mod A is only A, mod B is a B, and this is only cos theta. So initial definition you have got A dot B equal to AB cos theta, where A is a mod of A, B is a mod of B, and cos theta definitely angle between A and B. So this is very simple formula. Now keep remember, because basis of this particular we are having lots of next concept. So one by one I will tell you all. Look at the first condition when theta is obtuse. Suppose I am taking theta as obtuse. Can you see? It is A, suppose, and it is suppose B, and between them we have a theta which is obtuse angle. So I just don't want to say a lot, but I tell you one thing. When you use suppose theta equal to 120 degree, so whatever the mod A, whatever the mod B, no matter at all, but cos 120 will be negative or minus half. So meaning that this time A dot B will be negative. It will be negative. It will be negative. So very simple thing I have told here. When A and B have their angle between them theta which is obtuse, so A dot B will be negative. Second, when it is suppose theta is acute, definitely suppose it is suppose 30 degree or something 45 degree, that cos of acute will be positive, then A dot B will be positive. Then A dot B will be whatever the value we will get, but it will be positive. So simple two things I started with concept. Let me rub this out, and I am writing some more things on that. Third thing I am writing, if theta is equal to 0 degree, very beautiful concept this is. What is the meaning of theta equal to 0 degree? That two conditions perhaps possible. First, this is A, and suppose it is B with same direction parallel. So in this case definitely they are not meeting with each other, so theta will be 0, and that time only A dot B will be AB cos of theta. So your theta is equal to 0 and cos 0 is equal to 1. So please keep remember the shortest but important concept that A dot B will be AB, mod A, mod B. Next, if theta is equal to 0, same condition I took, second position, and the condition I am telling you. This is A, and suppose in the same direction we have a B. A and B are collinear. That time A and B are collinear vector. I taught you that parallel and collinear are same concept. So in this case also theta will be 0 and the result will be same, A dot B equal to AB. So keep remember that also. Okay. The fourth thing we are having now, theta equal to 90 degree, is one of the important concept ever. When two vectors vectors are perpendicular. This is A suppose and this is a B suppose. So we have definitely angle between them is 90. So what will happen? A dot B is equal to AB cos theta. Theta is 90 and you should know that cos 90 is equal to 0. So your answer is AB cos 0 is 90. So ultimately A dot B will be 0. This is one of the important thing. You should remember the conclusion. Sometime you will be asked that prove that vectors are perpendicular. What you will do? You will just to multiply these two vector dot product, and if you are getting 0 answer, it means that vectors are perpendicular. The thing it is over now. The fifth point I am telling you here, when theta is equal to 180 degree, that again by two conditions it happens. First thing, if A and B are parallel but with the opposite direction, this time angle between these two will be called 180 degree. And second thing, you can understand that this is O, suppose it is A and suppose this is a B, you know, if this is a B, so angle between them is equal to 180 degree. That time A dot B will be AB cos theta meaning 180. And you should know that cos 180 is minus 1. So your answer is A dot B equal to minus AB. So these 5 things are all, angle concern outcomes I have taught you about the dot products. Okay. Now, again, I am telling you some things. So hope you got this one. I want to wrap it down because next time telling you some about that. Again, I am teaching you here the scalar component, only called component also, no matter at all, or scalar projection or only projection, no matter at all, of a vector on another vector. Don't get confused. Think scalar component or scalar projection. Both are same things. And what is its meaning and how we can find out. Look at it again. These are the two vectors. Suppose it is A and it is B. O, suppose it A and it is B. So OA is A, OB is B. We are finding components or projection. Scalar meaning I will tell you. Let me draw perpendicular from this point, so terminal point A to the vector B. Whatever the portion cut off on the B, that will be called the projection or component of A on B. That OM. If we find this distance in scalar, with the scalar quantity, if we are finding this OM, that will be called a scalar component of vector A on B. Second language, this OM is called a scalar component of A along B. Third language, OM is a scalar component of A in the direction of B. So 3 languages normally used. Let me speak that OM this time will be a scalar value, no vector, scalar value. That's why it is called a scalar component. How we can find out? Suppose the angle between A and B is a theta. And now let me speak that we want to find OM. So we have a very simple concept that is. Let me explain. I will use here in the triangle cos theta. AOM. In triangle AOM, we have cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. Let me speak one thing. In the case of vector, in the study of vector, whenever you take sin theta, cos theta, something like that, you always take mod, because cos theta meaning base, distance, base, and hypotenuse also length. So always take mod. So I am not using any vector or OM or A. OM and A both are magnitude actually, modulus actually. So OM upon A, that only I have written, I multiply to A here, A cos theta is equal to OM. We know that, let me speak something very simple thing, that A and B, we have a two vectors, between them we have angle theta. So we know A dot B is equal to what happens, AB cos theta, which you know it, AB cos theta. So can you place A cos theta here? By 1, let me write here, by 1, A dot B is equal to, instead of A cos theta, B leave same, A cos theta is equal to OM. And can you write OM is equal to, that is A dot B upon B. Now make a bracket. You know that OM, you have got distance OM, which you called projection or component. It is not in vector, that's why it is called a scalar projection, scalar component of A on B. You know, so keep remember the trick. In the direction of B it was found, so B has come in modulus concept, in modulus way, in denominator. You are supposed to find B on A, so definitely similarly the projection, scalar projection of B on A, or B in the direction of A, B along A. So this answer will be definitely same. Projection, the answer will be A dot B upon, this time it was a B, now it is A. So in the direction of whatever you are using the vector, same will come in denominator. About A dot B and B dot A, I want to tell you both are same. Can you see? I want to tell you, look at, this is A, this is B, and this is theta. What do you think? A dot B I taught you, AB cos theta. So if I ask you what is B dot A, so mod of B, mod of A, again angle between them is theta. So what you have observed, AB cos theta and BA cos theta same. So A dot B and B dot A also same. It's no matter at all what you are finding. So order is not important in case of dot product. You can write A dot B, you can write B dot A, both are same. So keep remember that also. So students, that was a simple formula, you have got it. You would have given two vectors A and B. You will be told to find the projection of one vector on the other vector. So you only assume first vector is A, second vector is B, and search out which formula is perfect. Whether you are finding the projection of A on B, you will use this one. If you are finding B on A, you use it this one. You use this formula. So okay, this was a simple concept. You have got it. This is OM you have got. Now this was whole concept of the scalar projection. I speak now about vector projection. Obviously vector component or vector component. Same language, but this time I need not make picture again because this picture is helpful here. This time this OM will be, this time it is a distance, so it is called a scalar projection. If I write OM as vector, this time it will be a vector projection. That simple is that. So I ask you one thing, that this is a distance OM. How you can write in vector? I taught you this one. You only write same OM, but you have to take the help of unit vector along that. So what? OM, along that we have a vector B. So in the direction of B, what unit vector we can take? It is B cap. B cap. Again I speak you something. You don't bother about all. I used OM vector and I wrote OM vector equal to OM B cap. So take out the conclusion what you have got. Are they equal? Sometimes we try to understand, are they equal? Yes, they are equal. How it is so? Because if I ask you what is this, it is the same vector whose direction in the direction of B cap and whose mod is the modulus of that OM, and the modulus that whole modulus is a modulus OM times of modulus of B. Like what? If I find its mod, I will get OM same and you know that the B cap have a mod 1 because it is a unit vector. And what about its mod? Its mod is again OM. I want to pull your attention towards that if you talk about this particular vector, I speak again that this is none else but OM and unit vector along the OM you have to take. So this time this vector and this vector are same because everything is same. This is OM, definitely direction towards M, and this is the vector whose direction is the same of B. So B have a same direction now, which is have a OM direction. So both are same. So keep remember on this simple concept that you are finding vector projection. OM is your projection. This time there is no vector. It is called a scalar projection. If this is a vector, it is called a vector projection. Now only put OM equal to whatever you obtained here. So you will get your answer. OM is equal to what? OM you got A dot B upon B. So put here A dot B upon B into B cap. This is answer. This is answer. So simple answer you got. One more thing, if you want to simplify that, A dot B upon B, this B cap you can write vector B upon mod B. You know the definition. You know the definition. This time I will speak about A dot B into B upon B into B square. So keep remember this definition lastly, that this is a scalar projection because answer ultimate will be in vector. That's a vector. It was a vector projection because the answer is coming in the form of vector. A dot B is itself a scalar. B square is actually square of mod of B, which is also scalar. But lastly, B vector is remaining, so answer will be definitely vector. So this is the formula for scalar projection, and this is the formula for vector projection. So keep remember these two formula. Along B square is coming in downside. Along B, only B is coming in downside. If same will be along A, it is A. Along A, it will be A square. And this will be A. So a simple symmetry you can obtain from your side. So keep remember these two formulas, which is actually very important. Now let me tell you, this is over here. Now let me tell you some more interesting facts here. Look at I tell you. I already discussed about I, J and K. Let me speak something. This is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. We take normally I cap, j cap and k cap. These are the unit vectors taken along the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. And if we talk about the angle between them, one should know that angle between all is 90. It is just working like a finger. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis. This angle, all angle 90. So this is all over 90 degree. Now first of all, we try to find I cap dot I cap. I cap dot I cap. You should know. First I take J, suppose. I cap dot J cap. It is, I cap and J cap also they are vector. So dot product is possible here. So what is the definition of A dot B? Mod A mod B cos theta. I will use here I and J. Between them angle is 90. So mod of I cap, mod of J cap, and angle between them is 90. One should know mod of I cap is 1, mod of J cap is 1 because they are unit vector, and cos 90 is 0. So ultimately we have got that I dot J is equal to 0, and one should know that that they commute. A dot B equal to B dot A, like I dot J equal to J dot I. So this is also 0. Similarly, one can find all the conclusions, other conclusions. I, J, we have taken J, K or Kj have a dot product 0. Lastly, Ki and Ik have a 0. Meaning opposite vector, unit vector, if you are doing dot product, you will get a 0 answer. But now further one, if you go with I dot I, use the same method, mod I and angle between them. One should know angle between same vector is always 0. I and I, what is the angle between I and I? Is 0. Definitely, the cos 0 is 1. Cos 0 is 1. The mod of I cap is 1. Mod of I cap is 1. So 1 into 1 into 1. So lastly you have got that this is 1, and similarly one can obtain again j dot j or k dot k is equal to 1. So these are the important concept you are getting, students. I dot I1, j dot j1, k dot k1, and I dot j dot k dot I, and its reverse also 0. So keep remember these concepts, important when it was 1. So lastly, I would express some more important thing. Try to understand about that. I am telling you here, suppose A equal to A1I, B1J and C1K. It is important actually. And B equal to A2I, B2J and C2K. And if I say what is A dot B, sometimes students use A dot B cos AB cos theta. Don't do this, because AB cos theta is a very particular definition where mod A, mod B and angle between them must given. If these are given, you can find A dot B by this method. But if these are not given, you cannot find this by this method. So okay, no matter at all, A dot B is a very simple method and general method we use. We multiply. A dot B is equal to A1I, B1J and C1K dot A2I, B2J and C2K. I just put the values A instead of A and B and dot product I am doing. You do the dot product by simple algebraic product, as you know it. I tell you how to multiply. A1I dot A2I. We will do only as we multiply in algebra. First I will multiply this in all with dot product. Look at A1 dot A2 I dot I dot I, you know it, I dot I is 1. So A1 A2 will remain in. A1I dot B2J. So A1 B2 they are a constant value, no matter at all. But I dot J will be 0. So I need not write there. And similarly, third one is I dot K will be 0. So I need not write there. So till now you have known about what I will write. First I wrote these two. Then I will write B1J. Definitely meaningful is this one. These two are meaningless because all will be 0. So B1, B2 I will write only because J dot J is equal to 1, and same as last one multiply with last is K dot K is equal to 1 and the rest will be 0. So what you have obtained, student, this is very simple thing which we have got. This is not the formula, but you should know A dot B equal to A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2. It is simple dot product you can get from these two vectors. If these two vectors will be given and you will be told find A dot B, you will multiply A1 A2 plus B1 B2 C1 C2, that is answer. I don't think it's a trouble. Can I put an example? Okay, 2I minus K, and suppose B is equal to minus 3I plus 5J and minus 2K. I ask you what the answer A dot B. So don't write that step, but you can directly multiply corresponding term I and I, J and J, K and K. This is 2, 3 is 6, A1 A2, 1 5 is 5, B1 B2, and 1 2 is 2. See, 5 2 7 6 1. So A dot B you have got 1. This is simple concept. So I think you have got it. I don't think that it is trouble. Very simple thing you have got it, and keep remember this concept also. Now the final concept which is coming in my mind, I want to explain that one with you. We simply talked about A, this is B suppose, and angle between them is theta, and this is suppose OA and OB. Suppose this is situation, and what is A dot B? It was AB cos theta, you know it, AB cos theta. Now I am finding, if you are given A dot B equal to AB cos theta, can you transfer to AB because A and B both are constant value? So can you find cos theta? A dot B upon AB. A dot B upon AB. This is one of the important formula ever, that whenever A and B will be given and you will be told to find the cos theta angle between them, you can find by this formula. You want to see the example? Let me take. A equal to suppose 2I plus 3J minus K and B equal to 3I minus 4J plus K. And if you will be told to find the angle between A and B, so you let the angle be theta. So cos theta is equal to A dot B upon mod A mod B, and go on. What is A dot B? You know how to dot product of two vectors. 2 3s are 6, 3 4s are 12, and 1s are 1. And what is the A? What is the meaning of A alone? Mod A. A alone, mod A. You know how to take mod? 4. This is 9. And this is minus 1 square 1. I think you haven't forgotten because this is already I've taught you how to take mod A, mod B. Okay? So this is mod B meaning 9. This is 16. And this is 1. So lastly you will get 12 and 13, it's minus 7 suppose, and 9, 4, 13 and 14 suppose, and this is 26 suppose. So whatever will get the answer, theta will be cos inverse of minus 7 upon multiply to these two, and that is your angle between A and B. So this was simple example I put. Till now you have got it that this is very simple concept and formula you got it. Cos theta equal to this one. Many things we can explain moreover. Suppose theta is equal, suppose you are told what is theta equal to 90. Initially when I started dot product, I taught you when theta will be 90 what will happen. When theta will be 90, cos 90 will be 0, AB will transfer, so A dot B will be 0. Already I have taught you when A dot B is equal to 0, vectors will be perpendicular. So keep remember these things. Students circle here, we have already gone through all the formulas. Now we can see the questions. Let me see the time. Does time permit us? Okay, one example we can make here. Look at example number 13 we have. Find the angle between two vectors A and B with magnitude 1 and 2 given. Find the angle between A and B where the magnitudes are 1 and 2. But given that mod A have magnitude 1 and mod B have magnitude 2, and given A dot B is equal to 1, we want to find the angle between A and B. I'll start at theta with the angle of A and B. So what is the formula of cos theta? You know it. A dot B upon mod A mod B. You can put all the values. In this case, A and B is not given in IJK form, but we are given the particular values. So A dot B equal to 1, mod A is equal to 1, and mod B is equal to 2. So lastly we have got a 1 by 2. So you know that when cos theta equal to half, theta equal to 60 degree, it has come. That simple question it was. I don't think it's a trouble. The expectation questions already has come here. Example 14 it was. Question says find the angle theta when A and B are given. So given vectors are A is equal to I plus J minus K and B is equal to I minus J plus K. And we want to find the angle between them. I start the lecture with let theta be the angle. So cos theta will be A dot B upon mod A mod B. What is A dot B? I taught you initially. How can find A dot B? 1 ones are 1. You know, 1 ones are 1 minus 1 and 1s are 1 minus 1. What is mod A? 1 square, 1 square, 1 square is 3. What is mod B? 1 square minus 1 square, 1 square is a 3. So lastly 1 and 1 will cancel and some 1 to the 3. So this is theta is equal to cos inverse minus 1 by 3. You have got it. This is the angle between A and B. So I think it is enough of the day. Many good concepts we already have studied today. Now you are free to do the questions because we already have initialized with examples. We did 2 examples and based on that I think you can attempt. So please you do try. So tomorrow we will see some more questions. Thank you.